Hey Team Crypto, welcome back to the news that you've missed. Today we're going to start off by going over our market cap, of course. Looks like the total market cap is 2.12 trillion. Congratulations, we finally rose above the $2 trillion mark. And for our Bitcoin dominance, it's around 41.6%. Ethereum is sitting around 19%. Our gas fee is 76 Gwei. Looking here at the market, Bitcoin's at 46,421. Ethereum is sitting around 3,350. Binance Coin is up to $433. Solana, $123. Cardano, $1.17. And XRP is 82 cents. Terra Luna is up to $104. And Avalanche is at $97. Today, guys, want to let everybody know if you want any of this information or more information that Team Crypto has to offer, please check out our website at goteamcrypto.com. Here you'll find the latest news on the radar. You can schedule a meetup and you can become an affiliate. We also have a YouTube channel, guys, where you'll find all News with Team Crypto episodes every Tuesday and Thursday with me, and you'll also catch any of the other videos that we find pertinent. Here you'll see videos from Dave, you'll see videos from Greg, and you'll see videos from Derek and anybody else that we have affiliate with us. They will be shown here. So let's get into the Fear and Greed Index, shall we? Looks like right now we're sitting at a 52, which is fairly neutral. If you'll remember yesterday we were at 55, gave us a greed index, and last week we were sitting at 40, which gave us a fear index. So right now we're sitting neutral. So I'd have to say it's a good time to do buying and selling, and it could be a bad time to do buying and selling. It depends on what your time is that you want to be in the market. I am more of a long-term, I look for long-term outlook. So for me, even buying in this market 4 or 5 years from now is going to be a good time. Getting in now is the way I look at it. But if you're trading in a week, you may want to hold off a little bit and wait till we're a little bit more fearful. So today, guys, Bitcoin miner CleanSpark is going to be adding 500 megawatts of mining power and expanding on their crypto mining facility in Texas. CleanSpark, a Nevada-based software and Bitcoin mining company, is adding up to 500 megawatts of mining power to its operations through an agreement with Texas energy company Lancium. The mining company, which trades on NASDAQ under the ticker CLSK, expects to have 50 megawatts in its Texas expansion operation by the end of the year, and another 150 megawatt up and running by spring of 2023. The agreement includes the option to add another 300 megawatts, but there are no exact date for when its power will be deployed. The expansion into Texas, which includes adding 20,000 Bitmain S19 mining rigs to its 22,000 miners, will bring CleanSpark's mining capacity to 4 exahashes per second, or an equivalent of 4 million terahash per second. So bear with me, guys. These are a lot of numbers. Just know that it's good, because the more mining we have, the more terahashes that we have, the more people that get involved, the better. So through CleanSpark's expansion does represent a tenfold increase in its capacity since February. It only takes up a portion of the entire Bitcoin network mining activity. CEO Zach Bradford said, "This move is in keeping with our strategy of focusing on infrastructure first. We continue to build more capacity at our own Bitcoin mining facilities while we partner with co-location service providers. This hybrid approach helps us ensure that we always have rack space ready to deploy when new machines are delivered to us by the manufacturers. The company also maintains 2 mining facilities in Georgia and is co-located at the Coin Mint facility, formerly an Alcoa aluminum smelter in Messina, New York. The move into Texas makes it one of the growing number of crypto mining businesses to set up operations in the state. So I know just in general, Texas has the very, very cheap power price. So you are going to notice a lot more facilities are going to be going up in Texas. I could see it happening in Arizona, places where solar panels are big. Even I know power goes about 500 miles before you lose your speed. So you really need to have some type of power facility within 500 miles of a city or whatever it's powering. So if we were to start seeing facilities being built in the middle of the African rainforest, in the middle of the Sahara Desert, and just starts building them in all these different places, then you could actually set it up to where all the power is used for mining in itself. Right, let's get back on course. Sorry, it's so easy to get sidetracked, and I know I'm going to run out of time. Texas Governor Greg Abbott has made attracting more Bitcoin companies a major part of his re-election campaign, and it's not just miners that he's eyeing. Texas will be a crypto leader, Abbott wrote on Twitter last year. HEB, which is a grocery store, around here we have Ingles. HEB is in Texas. HEB is putting cryptocurrency kiosks in some Texas grocery stores. So that's nice. So when you go up to the counter, you'll see right now they have the coin machines where you can actually put your quarters and change in there and donate it to other companies or get cash back. Well, now you'll be able to buy cryptocurrencies in the grocery store. It's nice to have nice locations where you can just, drive a couple miles down the road and there is crypto there. But the miners have attracted a majority of attention, and in some cases, because they'll put more demand on the state's energy grid, BitDeer, a spinoff of the Chinese miner Bitmain, Riot Blockchain, and UK-based Argo Blockchain have already set up operations in Texas. Abbott has suggested that bringing more miners into the state will attract energy companies to build power plants to meet the demand. That's great innovation. That's great thinking. That's a big bet, though, especially after an ice storm last year froze power plants and forced Bitcoin miners to shut down, so getting energy to homes and businesses could be prioritized. Okay, that's going to happen anywhere. So yeah, so that's your Bitcoin miner adding more miners. And let's move on. Up next, we got Helium. Helium coin, HNT, the HINT token. Helium Crypto Wireless Network founders raised $200 million in a rebrand to Nova Labs. Helium provides a unique use case for crypto tokens as a decentralized wireless network powered by token incentives. The platform has surged in size over the last year. Now the founders and core contributors behind the network have raised significant new funding to keep building, albeit under a new name. Today, Helium Inc. announced a $200 million Series D funding round performed at a pre-money valuation of $1 billion, bringing the firm's updated valuation to $1.2 billion. The round was co-led by Tiger Global and Andreessen Horowitz, A16Z crypto fund. The firm also announced it now will be known as Nova Labs, part of an effort to help alleviate confusion between the Helium Decentralized Network project, the blockchain behind it, the Helium token, and the core team that started it all. So really they just want to separate from Helium to Nova Labs. You know, it reminds me a lot of what Ripple did. XRP went into Ripple Labs. So really having multiple companies makes great use cases for every token. So this is good for Helium. Helium is actually the people's network, says Frank Mong of Nova Labs. We really want to change our name to create a clear distinction that we don't own the network. We are the creators and the founders, but we open sourced it. And it's important to recognize that the people are the ones that are tirelessly growing and maintaining the network. That is very true. Along with the name change, Nova Labs has granted the Helium trademark to the Decentralized Wireless Alliance, which will be renamed the Helium Foundation. The Helium Foundation. I like that. The Decentralized Wireless Alliance is the community-selected governing body behind Helium's network, and it oversees things like network improvement proposals. Helium was co-founded in 2013 by Sean Fanning and Amir Helium, and its initial wireless network was built for Internet of Things, which is IoT devices like sensors and trackers. So low-level usage of the internet would be your Internet of Things, just like sensors and trackers on dogs or whatever else you're tracking. B-Chain is using tracking devices, so I think they may be incorporated into the IoT also. Users can share their home internet service via a Helium miner or node, which spreads out the signal across miles and rewards users with HNT tokens for supporting the network. That's your hint tokens. That network has grown rapidly from just 14,000 active nodes at the start of 2021 to more than 500,000 by the end of the year. As of today, the Helium network has more than 680,000 nodes up and running. A few of those are mine, just to be completely transparent. I am a Helium miner. I have Helium miners up and running, and I'm collecting HNT tokens. Last year, Helium announced the launch of a 5G network designed for devices like smartphones, laptops, and tablets in partnership with FreedomFi. Mong told Decrypt that Nova Labs and the Helium community will continue looking forward as further wireless standards emerge, and will theoretically work on future distributed networks in kind. So yeah, so 5G, 6G, 7G, 10G, everything is just around the corner, he says, and we will need to be ready for all that. Very excited about this. Andreessen Horowitz also led Nova Labs' $111 million funding round last August, which was executed as a token sale. By contrast, this Series D round was entirely focused on equity with no tokens involved. The $200 million will be used in large part to expand the Nova Labs team from a current group of about 60 people. They're particularly on the hunt for engineers to help scale the Helium network's infrastructure to meet user demand. So hey guys, if you are interested in a job and you are an engineer, give them a call. We are extremely elated but tired, he said. We need help. Just thinking long term, this is clearly a marathon and not a sprint. While we've had sprint-like traction, we really want the entire team and ecosystem to run like a marathon. This is, to me, a multi-decade effort. I like that. Goodyear Ventures is an unexpected name on the list, and Mong said it's because the firm is interested in how Helium's technology can power sensors that are located within the tires rather than within the wheels of the car itself. So yeah, they could incorporate the sensors in the tires, and that would give you low tire pressure. Uh, it could probably keep up with the amount of miles that you're going to as the tire is turning. And so you wouldn't have to put it into the rim, you would actually be able to build it into the tire itself, which is a great idea. Uh, Deutsche Telekom is another standout in this round, and a traditional telecom giant that now invested in Helium's vision of a decentralized token-powered network. But it's not the major mobile business in the mix. NGP Capital is backed solely by Nokia. There we go. While Liberty Global is a firm behind Vodafone and Virgin Media O2. Man, I haven't heard the word Nokia in quite a while. That echoes Freedom Fi's own recent 9.5 million Series A funding round, which included mobile heavyweights like Qualcomm and Samsung. All told, Mong sees it as a positive sign for that the Helium community is building together in a decentralized manner. Those are great signals that while we are on a journey to be a highly disruptive on how wireless infrastructure is created, it's good to see that there's at least some incumbents in the space that are either looking at us with curiosity or with some promise. Well, you can definitely tell that Mong's excited. I'm a Helium user, participator, and all these companies, if they can use the money that they have correctly, then I could see every one of these markets growing and covering the world with a IoT Internet of Things coverage. Okay, up next, guys, we're going to lighten it a little bit with Terra. Terra Luna, hold my beer. Terra already up $165 million from buying Bitcoin as BTC stash nears Tesla's total number. Well, that is really nice. I know that we mentioned Terra buying, I think it was $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. And it seems like that $1 billion that they purchased has profited them $165 million, which is not a laughing matter. It's not a small amount by any part. All right, well, let's get into this. Bitcoin has already netted its biggest new buyer, almost $200 million in profit from price increases, suggests data. Analysts of the wallet related to blockchain protocol Terra reveals that since it began amassing Bitcoin in Q1 this year, it's up 165 million. Terra co-founder rejects idea that Luna Foundation Guard moved Bitcoin price. Yeah. So $1 billion is a lot of money. Do not think that it's not. But $1 billion compared to the total market cap of Bitcoin. Let's see, guys. The total market cap of Bitcoin is 883 billion. 1 billion, I don't think, is going to move the market. Not in the price that we've moved. And really, our volume is 31 billion in 24 hours. To say that it's 30 billion, that 1 billion difference, I don't think is gonna. I don't feel like it's gonna move the market like they think it did. So I agree. I don't think that it moved the market. So the LFG, which is the Luna Foundation Guard, is a nonprofit organization around Terra. It's currently following through on its plans to back its new Terra USD stablecoin with both Bitcoin and its Luna token. The plans were only revealed this month by Terra co-founder Do Kwon, but the destination wallet for the funds has been active longer and saw significant inflow back in January. Since mid-March, buying has accelerated and is just a few short weeks. Luna Foundation Guard's balance has passed 30,000 Bitcoin. Shoo, God. If that wasn't impressive enough, and it was very impressive, Bitcoin's bull run, whether associated or not with the Terra's purchases, has netted the organization 165 million in circumstantial profits. At this week's 3-month highs above 48,000, the tally hit $186 million in profit. Okay, so really they're $186 million in profit off of a $1 billion purchase. Great. Right here is talking about Peter's shift, kind of blaming them for the. So I don't think the 1 billion had anything to do with the price surge. So really, if you want to read it, here it is. But I'm not going to read any of this. All right. So this would make its holdings dwarf those of the well-known whale entities, including MicroStrategy, which currently has the world's largest corporate Bitcoin treasury of 125,000 Bitcoin, which is almost $6 billion. While MicroStrategy plans to keep buying, there has been no such commitment from the runner-up Tesla, which holds an estimated 43,000 Bitcoin. Okay, so here's some numbers right here that may be interesting to you. So right now, MicroStrategy has the most at 125,000 Bitcoin. Tesla's number 2 with 43,000 Bitcoin. Terra now has 30,000 Bitcoin and is at number 3. Marathon Digital has 8,000 Bitcoin, and Square at number 5 has 8,000 Bitcoin also. So 40, 30, 16. So your total is around 215,000 Bitcoin here. And gosh, that's off the table. And that's just 5 companies. In terms of net profit, Tesla's up 1.3 times its initial purchase price, while MicroStrategy is up 1.6 times. Data from monitoring resources Bitcoin treasuries show. Okay. So everybody's doing well. Everybody's up. Everybody's making money. So everyone's happy until we're not. Guys, it's been a little bit since I've talked about the Bored Ape Yacht Club and the ape coins, and I think it's only time that we get back to talking about it. But this time, we're going to mention some foundational support. So the Jane Goodall Foundation is a extremely great foundation, and let's go. Planet of the Bored Apes. Bored Ape Yacht Club success morphs into ecosystem. The success of the Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT collection sparked a creation of the NFT universe powered by its proprietary ApeCoin token. Non-fungible tokens, NFTs, continue to make waves in mainstream media with projects such as Bored Ape Yacht Club, no more pertinent an example of the potential of the space. Some of the biggest names in Hollywood are proud owners of the Bored Ape NFT avatars, which is no doubt driven interests and prices for the Bored Ape NFTs. No doubt, I agree. The success of the Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT collection sparked the creation of an NFT ecosystem powered by its proprietary ApeCoin token, which has seen significant gains in recent weeks. Before we delve into the ApeCoin-powered universe that is coming to fruition, it's worth revisiting what Bored Ape Yacht Club is and how the Ethereum-based NFT collection exploded in popularity. All right, here we go. We're diving in. Dawn of the Apes. Bored Ape Yacht Club is the brainchild of Yuga Labs, a Web3 marketing firm that dreamed up an exclusive NFT collection made up of 10,000 programmatically generated Bored Ape digital collectibles. The result were pretty incredible, with so many different combinations made from 170 traits that could be thrown into a mix, leading to the wide variety of Bored Ape avatars. Bored Ape Yacht Club went live in April of 2021 with a pre-sale of 10,000 digitally verifiable Bored Ape NFT avatars selling for zero point 0.0 ETH, which was around $190 at the time. All 10,000 NFTs were sold over the span of a week, leaving newcomers to have to purchase their Bored Apes off the NFT platform like OpenSea. The NFTs also served as a membership card to the Bored Ape Yacht Club ecosystem, as well as giving access to membership-only benefits, which we'll dive into below. Needless to say, it's been a hit with Hollywood A-listers to the NBA best forking out large sums to own a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT. As big-name celebrities such as Justin Bieber, Eminem, Paris Hilton, Snoop Dogg, and Post Malone acquired their own Bored Ape avatars, prices for the NFTs have soared. The cheapest Bored Ape currently listed on OpenSea is around 85 wrapped ETH, which is around $250,000. The success of the Bored Ape Yacht Club spilled over to conventional markets, with renowned auctioneers Soulsby selling the collection of Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs for $24 million in September of last year. I remember that. So they sold a whole bunch of them for the $24 million. Following the Bored Ape Yacht Club's successful launch and sale of the 10,000 NFTs, Yuga Labs created a Mutant Ape Yacht Club and a Bored Ape Kennel Club. The Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT owners were airdropped mutant serums, so these little vials, they were airdropped, which allowed them to mutate their Bored Apes into mutant apes, which essentially allowed for 20,000 mutant apes to be minted in the process. Bored Ape Yacht Club owners could also sell their serums to the Bored Ape Chemistry Club, the official marketplace for the mutation-inducing NFT serums. It really gets cool. It's some exciting, it's fun, creative, great ideas. Yuga Labs has also gave us Bored Ape Yacht Club and Mutant Ape Yacht Club owners a week to claim their unique Shiba Inu-inspired dog NFT in June of 2021 with the launch of the Kennel Club. Each Kennel Club NFT was randomly generated from 170 different characteristics. Owners were able to sell their Kennel Club NFTs with a 2.5% of each sale on OpenSea donated to a real-world animal shelter. Also great, ingenious idea. I love the amount of thought that goes into this stuff. I too would like to do my own coin and my own NFT stuff, and just hearing how they're doing it gives me ideas on how I want to do mine. Right, ApeCoin. As the Bored Ape Yacht Club quickly gained traction and morphed into an exclusive membership ecosystem that it is today, Yuga Labs turned its attention to creating a decentralized autonomous organization, or a DAO, that would serve as the backbone for the growing community. The Ape Foundation acts as a base layer for the ApeCoin DAO, responsible for everyday administration and project management within the ecosystem. An ecosystem fund pays Ape Foundation expenses as per directions from the DAO and acts as an infrastructure through which ApeCoin holders can participate in governance processes. So really, they have a fund that they can buy stuff with through the decentralized DAO. ApeCoin is an ERC20 token used for governance and transactions within the Ape ecosystem. Holders can participate in the ApeCoin DAO, transact with other participants, and gain access to exclusive ecosystem services, games, events, and more. Yuga Labs has capped the supply of ApeCoin at 1 billion tokens, minted all at once, which are following a roadmap of gradual unlocks over a 48-month window. So, 1 billion tokens over 48 months given out. 150 million tokens will be airdropped to the Bored Ape Yacht Club and Mutant Ape Yacht Club holders at launch, while the total number of 470 million will be allocated to the DAO's treasury and general resources for the ecosystem. Okay, 470 million goes to the contributors of the DAO, Decentralized Autonomous Organization. So that's for funding. And then 117.5 million was unlocked initially, while 7 million APE will be unlocked every month over 4 years. So that's what they'll be able to sell, is the 7 million APE tokens every month for 4 years. Yuga Labs received 150 million tokens, which have a 12-month lockup for 4.1 million tokens are unlocked every month. All right, so the Yuga Labs got 150 million tokens, but they're locked up and they're going to get 4.1 million tokens every month for 3 years. Of their total holdings, 6% will be donated to the Jane Goodall Legacy Foundation, a great foundation, established by the revered primatologist and conservationist Jane Allgood, conservationists. A future 140 million tokens are allocated to launch contributors with varying token minting schedules, while the 4 Yuga Lab and Bored Ape Yacht Club founders will share the founders will share 80 million tokens. And there's only 4 people that are going to share that 80 million, so they're going to get 20 million each. These have a 12-month lockup period. Thereafter, 2.2 million ApeCoin will be unlocked per month for 36 months. Okay. It's actually a great idea so that anyone with a hair trigger, in this case, the 4 people that created this madness, they're only going to get 2.2 million coins per month for 36 months. Ape drop. The Ape coin token drop took place on April 17th, with different amounts allocated to the Bored Ape Yacht Club and the Mutant Ape Yacht Club holders, with a bonus amount given to the Kennel Club members. So the Bored Ape guys got 10,000 ApeCoin per Bored Ape that they had. The Mutant Ape people got 2,000 ApeCoins. Bored Ape holders and Kennel Club holders got 11,000 ApeCoin. And Mutant Ape holders with the Kennel Club got 3,000 ApeCoins. The price of Ape was valued at $40 per token at launch, before finding a floor, a bottom, at $6 per token, which is where I ended up getting mine at. I did purchase some ApeCoin, and I got it around $6 each, and that was on the first day of trading. The price of the ApeCoin went as high as $17.75 the day after the launch, and gradually rose back up. ApeCoin has been on a steady uptrend towards the end of March, hovering around $13 to $14. While it's still the early days of ApeCoin, the undeniable triumph of the Bored Ape Yacht Club and the wider ecosystem has seen interest in Ape tokens surge after launch. 5 days after ApeCoin release, Yuga Labs announced that it had completed a $450 million fundraising round, which valued the company at $4 billion. The investment is one of the largest ever made in the NFT-focused firm, and suggests that the likes of the venture capitalist firm Andreessen Horowitz, which led the fundraising round, have recognized the success and potential for further growth. Yuga Labs also acquired the intellectual property rights to a highly successful CryptoPunks and Meebits NFT collections from Larva Labs in March, as the company looks to expand its ecosystem and integrate interoperability between different projects. With all these factors playing a role in the spotlight of the Bored Ape ecosystem, interest in the ApeCoin and various NFT projects under Yuga Labs' umbrella is likely to continue through 2022. It's likely to continue even past 2022, and with them purchasing CryptoPunks and Meebits, gosh, it's incredible how all these companies are so fast in growing. it's so hard to keep up with it even. Like, how are you supposed to know what they're doing when they're so far ahead of what they're actually working on? Man. So, thank you guys for listening. I appreciate everyone being with me through this. This is exciting stuff. I want to thank everybody. Have a wonderful day, and thanks for listening. Have a great day. See you.